Hi everybody, I'm Karen with the Salem South Line District Library. It's Mystery Monday, so I'm going to bring you a couple of books that I hope you enjoy and you can hopefully find at your library. The first one is Peter Robinson, and this one is called The Careless Love. Peter Robinson has been around a long time. He's written about 25 books, and sad to say, I actually haven't read one, but I have seen the series. It's the DCI Banks series, and he's the main character. So we're maybe going to read this together. Let's have a little see here. Two suspicious deaths challenge D.S. Alan Banks and his crack investigative team. Yes, it's set in England. So D.S., detective superintendent, and he has a co-worker, D.I., detective inspector. So the body of an attractive young woman dressed in evening attire is found in an abandoned car on a country road. The death looks like suicide, but there are too many open questions for Banks and his team to rule out foul play. The car didn't belong to her, so how did the dead girl get inside the car? Did someone place her there, and if so, why? Where and when did she die? And while Banks attends the post-mortem, D.I. Annie Cabot is at the scene of another death. A well-dressed man in his 60s has been found in a gully on the wild moorland. Who doesn't love a scene in the moorland? His injuries were fatal and consistent with those sustained in a fall. Was it an accident? Did he slip? Was he pushed? What was he doing in a rocky spot populated with hikers? There are no signs of a vehicle near where he fell, so how did he get there? So we know that these two plots are going to be intertwined, and I am sure DCI Banks is going to solve this mystery. So that's the first one. The second one, Pretty as a Picture by Elizabeth Little. She's a fairly newcomer to the scene. This is her second novel. She's written 2 nonfiction books, but the first fiction was pretty well received. And she was author of Dear Daughter. That was her first book. So this one, which is a fairly new release, let's see what this is about. Marissa Dow, an up-and-coming film editor with a flair for faux pas, travels to a small island off the coast of Delaware to work with the legendary director Tony Reese on a feature film with a familiar logline. Some girl dies. A logline, I guess, is, something that flashes up on your screen. I already like that because it's about the film industry, so I'm going to get some tidbits about all of that area. It's not much to go on, but the specifics don't concern Marissa. Whatever the script is, her job is the same. She'll spend her days in the editing room doing what she does best, turning pictures into stories. But she soon discovers that on this set, nothing is as it's supposed to be, or it seems to be. There are rumors of accidents and discretions, scandals, and schemes going on. Half the crew has been fired, and the other half wants to quit. Even the actors have figured out something is wrong, and no one seems to know what happened to the editor she was hired to replace. Oh, I think that former editor might be a goner. What do you think? So to find out, we're going to have to read Pretty as a Picture by Elizabeth Little. So those are the 2 selections for this week, and I hope you guys are going to have a great weekend, and I'll see you for Mystery Monday next week.